This ain't the Jungle Book, baby. Hiya! Today I'm going to tell you a story about an epic adventure of survival to be ruler of the jungle. This is the story of Brucey and the bear. It was a clear summer night in the jungle, and the dark sky lit up with a meteor shower. It was like firecrackers, nothing like anyone had ever seen before. Then a giant volcano erupted, Mount Komodo, spewing fire and smoke into the heavens. Every creature in the jungle went silent. It was a moment unlike any other because that night a child was born, a child who would grow up to become the greatest warrior the jungle has ever known. His name was Brucey. As soon as he was old enough, Brucey was sent to the Badger Claw Kung Fu School to be raised and trained. There he would learn ancient techniques, form lifelong friendships, and earn a few enemies along the way. One day at the Badger Claw compound, training came to a halt. Everyone gathered around because today it was Brucey's birthday. At the center of the celebration sat a mysterious wooden box. Two suspicious honey badgers, Noodles and Meatball, were all over it, sniffing it like they already knew what was inside. Meatball sat proudly on top while Noodles circled it with excitement. The room buzzed with anticipation, but no one said a word. Then Meatballs gave the box a solid thump with his paw. Everyone held their breath. Suddenly, the box burst open, and out popped a tiny Rottweiler puppy, tail spinning like a helicopter. Brucey's jaw dropped. The puppy let out a bark and launched himself into Brucey's arms like they'd been best friends forever. His name is Little Bear, someone whispered. It was the best gift Brucey could have ever imagined, and the beginning of something unforgettable. It was lunchtime at the compound, and Brucey stepped out into the back deck, where meals were usually fast, simple, and hard earned through sweat and discipline. But what did he see? Noodles and Meatball. Those two naughty honey badgers were kicked back in wooden chairs at the table eating spaghetti. It was dangling from their mouths. Their faces were buried in sauce. No shame whatsoever. They looked like jungle royalty. Brucey folded his arms and shook his head. You two guys are unbelievable. Near the table was Mr. Bones and Wingman, the compound's two pet vultures, who did air patrol. They were the kings of carrion, watching and hoping for leftovers. The lunch didn't last long. Where's Little Bear? Brucey asked, his voice suddenly sharp. Just then they heard barking in the distance. Before you could blink, the two honey badgers exploded into action, bolting off the deck like jungle lightning towards the sound. There was Little Bear trotting along the fence line, nose twitching with curiosity at every new scent, completely unaware that death was watching him. The breeze shifted. From the jungle's edge came a low growl, then silence. Shattered stripes burst out all over the fence. In a blur of fur and fury, the jungle's nightmare, Fang the tiger, was airborne, jaws wide open, eyes locked on the unsuspecting pup. But before he could hit the ground, boom, the trees erupted. Three honey badgers dropped down like jungle commandos, tearing into the tiger with bone crunching precision, with Noodles and Meatballs surrounding Little Bear for protection. Fang didn't know what hit him, and he couldn't get out of the place fast enough.